Boss Lady Denise. Good morning. How are you doing? Today is Thursday, and I want to thank everybody for wishing me and my husband. We celebrated our 33rd anniversary yesterday. We're going to probably do something this weekend. We just relaxed and ate some food yesterday, but we're going to go out this weekend. We're going to do something this weekend. But thanks to everybody that did wish us happy anniversary. Like I said, we're thankful and we're grateful that we're still here, to be here for each other. And we we've been together like 35 years. Uh, we was married 33. And I thank God for my husband every day. I thank him for being that rock, the one that helped hold me together, the one that also provide for me and the family. So I hope everybody having a good morning. This is a 30-minute live challenge. And like I said, I just want to thank everybody for wishing us happy anniversary. Like I said, marriage is what you make out of it. Ain't nobody marriage alike. Everybody have, you have ups and downs, but it's all what you want to make out of it. Me and my husband has been through a lot. We've had some good days and bad days, but we're still standing. And I thank God daily for my life and my family. I just want to get into a little segment this morning. We lost two icons this week. I know y'all know James Earl Jones. Good morning. I want to thank everybody for wishing me and my husband a happy 33rd anniversary on yesterday. We was able to reach another year in our marriage. 33 years. It's a long time. And may God continue to bless us for many more years to come. You're good? That's great. Yes, we lost two icons in the same week. On September the 9th, we lost James Earl Jones. Y'all probably familiar with him on some he played in different types of you did? Okay. I have to check it out. James Earl Jones had a significant voice. You could tell his voice just about from anybody in a crowd. He had that deep voice, and you have heard him on movies, cartoons. He was an outcome. He died at 93 years old. May he rest in peace and be with his family. I loved him in Roots. I know y'all remember seeing him in Roots. I'm doing this 30-minute live challenge. This is day 4. We got one more day on the challenge, and that will end the challenges for 2024. But I will continue to keep putting out wellness and different things concerning my journey. But I just want to bring that to y'all about James Earl Jones. He's an American actor. He has been described as one of the America's most distinguished and versatile actors for his performances on stage and screen, and one of the greatest actors in American history. Over his career, he has reached 3 Tony Awards, 2 Emmy Awards, and Grammy Award. He was inducted in American theater. He was born January 17, 1991, 1931, and he died September the 9th, 2024. So may James Earl Jones rest in peace. Like I said, he had a distinguished voice. I mean, it was deep, crisp, and I even liked him in that cartoon. He was in that cartoon. What was it? I can't think of it right now. The one Beyonce was in, did. He was in that one. And I had watched the other one when I was little, but they did a part 2. Let me see what the movie was. Okay, let me see. He did a lot of movies. I mean, he did a lot of voiceovers. He was in Star Trek. He played in Star Trek. Do any of y'all remember him playing in Star Trek? I'm trying to see some of the things he did. Okay. He played in a lot of movies, y'all. No, he played in Star Wars. Okay. He was in Return of the Jedi. Wow, I didn't know that. I know he played in one of those movies. Okay, let's see what else he played in. Oh, yes, The Lion King. He was in The Lion King. You could hear his voice just as clear. He was in The Lion King, too. He did a good job. He was a good actor. He also was an author. He wrote books. He wrote movies. I think I've known for him to be in Roots. He was the narrator. You could hear his voice. He wrote that about Roots. So he was part of that Root cast. And he was also part of the Lion King too. Okay. Do y'all know? Hey, welcome in. I want to thank everybody for wishing me and my husband. We celebrated our 33rd anniversary yesterday. And I want to thank the people that did wish us a happy anniversary. This is a 30-minute live challenge. And I was also talking about James Earl Jones. He died on September the 9th. He was 93. We also lost Frankie Beverly. They are two icons that we lost this week. I got my grandbaby with me today. He must put that too much. Prayers go out to their family. And I was just talking about some of the things that James Earl Jones played in. Let's see. He was a voiceover in a lot of movies, y'all. Yeah, he did a lot of voiceovers. These are some of the shows and TVs and movies that James Earl did play in. He did some drama movies. He did action movies. He did a little bit all. He had a long career. He had a long career. He did theater. This is James Earl Jones. Rest in peace. Prayers to his family. Let me see what else I got right here. Y'all probably hear my baby in the background. I'm talking about James Earl Jones. This is just some celebrity news right now. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I got my little grandbaby with me today. Y'all probably hear her. What you been doing? You want some more cookie? You better put that cookie all in there. But these are just some of the things. I'm trying to see some of the movies James or other movies he played in. Like I said, he had a very distinguished voice. And you could just about tell his voice out of everybody. I'm just going to see some of the movies he played, James Earl Jones, movie and TV shows. Okay. This is James Earl Jones. I don't know if y'all familiar with him. He played this character right here. He was in Star Wars. He did a lot of different things. I think he had a remarkable career. He was able to do some of the things he liked. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Cook. Okay. I think he had one child. He had been married, but I'm not sure if he was still married. But it does show he had one child. I'm talking about James Earl Jones right now. And these are some of the movies he did play in. Okay, y'all see some of the movies. He had an outstanding career. Let me see right here. They said the 12 best movies of James Earl Jones. Let me see. I know he was in Roots. Let's see what else he was in. I'm doing some celebrity news this morning. We lost two icons. We lost James Earl Jones. He was 93. He was an icon. These are some of the characters he played. Y'all probably familiar with him when he was in Star Wars. I think it was Star Wars. Yes, he had a nice, distinguished voice. You could tell his voice from anybody. That's one of the characters he played right there. Yeah, you can't forget about his voice. It was very powerful and very crisp, you know. So these are just some of the he played this character right here in Star Wars. I don't know if a lot of y'all familiar with Star Wars. Okay. Let's see what else he did. He also starred Mufasa in 1984. He was the in the Lion King 1. Okay, good to see you, boss lady. Keep doing what you're doing over there. And thank you for wishing me and my husband happy anniversary. Like I said, it's a blessing to be with someone that long, and we're gonna continue to ask God to give us the many blessings we need to continue growing old together. You know, we've been together. I started being with my husband when I was 17. I met my husband at 17, and we have been through it all, y'all. We have seen the good, the bad, and we're thankful for our many blessings. We got 2 children, 4 grandkids. I wouldn't trade my life for nothing in the world. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. But yes, James Earl Jones was an icon. He was a legend and actor. He was an actor. He was an activist. He did a lot in the acting career. He was voiceovers for cartoons. He played in movie theaters. Hey Frank, how are you doing? I was just telling everybody thank y'all for my anniversary wishes. And I was just talking about the 2 icons we lost this week. We lost James Earl Jones. You remember some of his movies, Frank? Cause I know you like movies. I remember watching this Lion King for the first time. I was young when this came out right here. I was still young. And I remember seeing this cartoon, The Lion King. And I knew James Earl Jones was in there because his voice stands out. You can hear his voice among everybody. So rest in peace, James Earl Jones. He's known for being in Star Wars, The Lion King, Roots. He played different characters. Either it was a drummer, or either it was a documentary or something like that. He was also in Roots. His voice was the voice in Roots. And I also want to talk about Frankie Beverly. We lost 2 icons this week. So I have shared with y'all some of the things that James Earl Jones did do. His voice was very distinguished. You could tell hey, living for Jesus, how you doing? Yeah, this is the 30-minute live challenge. This is day 4. Yesterday I celebrated my 33rd wedding anniversary. And I just want to thank everybody for the wishes I got on yesterday. Like I said, it's a blessing to be with someone over 30 years. We've been together 35 years. Our wedding was 33 years ago, but we've been together 35 years. And I'm thankful to have someone with me, through it all, the good, the bad. That's just our life. You're going to go through some good times and you're going to go through some bad times. But I thank God every day for having him here with me. Um, like I said, through sickness and health, we've been through it all. Rich or poor, we're still standing. Yeah, a lot of people they like you and your husband. A lot of people like shocked that people can be together a long time. It's only up to what you want it to be, you know. Because you ain't gonna agree on everything. You're gonna have those ups and downs. But if you want it to work, it'll work. It's all up to you. But sometimes you can work it out and sometimes you can't. It just all depend on what you want out of life. I thank God daily. We got 2 children, 4 grandkids, and I love every part of my life. I wouldn't trade nothing about my life. Hey, pre-retirement, good to see you. I would just want to thank everybody for wishing me happy anniversary on yesterday. Yesterday was my 33rd anniversary, and I thank God daily for his grace and mercy. And I also was talking about some celebrity news. I brought to y'all about James Earl Jones. How many of y'all remember James Earl Jones? He played a lot of movies, and we also lost Frankie Beverly on yesterday. He also had a distinguished sound. You know, he had a band. I love his music. He died on yesterday. He was 77 years old. Thank you, Frank. Um, you could tell Frankie Beverly sound from anybody else because he had a distinguished sound. He was just like James Earl Jones. They had their own distinguished sound. I'm talking about celebrity news. Y'all know who Frankie Beverly is, right? He was in a band. He was starting a band. He died at 77 years old. And I see he had retired. He had retired before he died. I see people had started giving him his flowers. And that's what we should do, people. Give people their flowers while they're here. He was an icon in music. And I see a lot of people had started honoring him. You know, he did a tour. I was watching some of his music. And thank you. Yeah, yesterday was my 33rd anniversary. Um, I want to thank y'all for all the wishes. Like I said, I'm thankful for God, grace, and mercy to have me and my husband to be together that long. May we have plenty more years to come. Like I said, don't nobody can say they got the perfect relationship, marriage, because you're gonna have ups and downs, but you gotta wanna make it work. You see what I'm saying? You gotta wanna make it work. You did a video on both of them? Okay, yes. But yes, I'm talking about Frankie Beverly. He was 77. James Earl Jones, he was 93. And they both are icons. I love Frankie Beverly music. I grew up on something. My mom was listening to his music. My dad, I was listening to it. And he had a distinguished sound. And he's a trailblazer in the music. And like I said, give people their flowers while they're here. Yeah, they start honoring him, which he should have been getting honors long time ago. But they did honor him on some award shows. So one of my favorite songs that he got out was "Before I Let You Go." I love that song. I think Beyonce remade it or something like that. But Frankie Beverly, he was born December 6th, 1946. And he died September 10th, 2024. Okay, he died September 10th. Okay. He was an American singer, songwriter, and producer known primarily for his recording with the soul and funk and band Maze. Beverly from Maze, originally called Raw Soul, in his hometown, Philadelphia, in 1970. Okay, I'm just reading. Um, After moving to San Francisco and introduction to Marvin Gaye, Mays later released one gold album and created a large and devoted following. Beverly was the band writer. He was a writer, producer, and a lead singer. He was known for his distinctive, smooth baritone voice and characteristic of stage presence. Like I said, him and James Earl Jones both had distinguished voices. You could tell Frankie Beverly music. How many of y'all like Frankie Beverly music? Did y'all have a favorite song? It's a couple of his songs. Hey, Servant, how are you doing? Good to see you. I was just wanting to tell everybody again, thank y'all for wishing me and my husband a happy 33rd anniversary on yesterday. We was able to celebrate. We're going to do some more things this weekend. We was able to celebrate our 33rd anniversary. And today I was just sharing about we lost two icons in the same week. James Earl Jones, he passed on September 9th. Y'all probably know James Earl Jones from Star Wars. He was the voice of Roots. He was the voice of The Lion King. And I'm also talking about Frankie Beverly. He died at 77. He was also an icon. He was in the music industry. He had a distinguished voice. You could tell Frankie Beverly music from anybody because he was smooth, he had a smooth voice. And I enjoy listening to his music. I enjoy watching James Earl Jones. May they both rest in peace. Two icons died in the same week. They let you know life is short, y'all. Life is short. And people are leaving here every day. I'm going to try to come out later and just do some different talk. If my grandbaby let me. If you let me, man. If you let me talk a little bit more. But this right here is a 30-minute live, so I wasn't talking long on this live. I'm going to try to come back. You going to let grandma come back and go live? Huh? You going to let me go back? What are you laughing about? But I got him today. I hadn't had him in a... you can wear them now that I was able to talk a little bit more because I was dealing with my teeth. I'm glad everything had healed up good. I went back to my checkup for my stomach. Everything is going into place because I have changed a lot of my eating habits. It wasn't easy, but I'm still like yesterday. I just enjoyed myself. Yesterday was my anniversary. I said I work it off. But yes, I just want to bring y'all that. Rest in peace to the two icons. And check out Frank's video. He said he did a video on both of them. Frankie Beverly, may you rest in peace. And James Earl Jones, may you rest in peace. I'm sure you'll probably be hearing a lot about them because they died one day apart. And they were like, we lost two people in the same week. And it happens. It happens. People leaving here back to back, y'all. And we just got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up, everybody. We got to stay prayed up. And I thank God every day for life, my family, my friends. I consider y'all as family and friends on my channel. I thank God for each and every one of y'all. And let's continue to support one another. Let's continue to help one another. Let's continue to bring each other up, not tear each other down. But I believe in so hard about helping others. If I don't have, I try to make sure somebody else have, And And I want to thank the ones that did send me like sent me some gifts yesterday. I got unexpected gifts from some of my YouTube people. They sent me like little donate, like a little. I was just like, wow, I had a blessing yesterday. A couple of people sent me some for my anniversary yesterday, and I wasn't even expecting. Those be your unexpected blessings when people just out of the blue just send you a cash app. So they know who they are. Shout out to the ones who gave me on yesterday. I does appreciate it. Um, but today I just want to bring y'all that I'm thankful that I was able to celebrate another year with my amazing husband. Like I said, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Huh? My grandbaby in the background. He have been with me through it all. We have been with each other through it all. And it very seldom you find someone that'll stick with you through all your struggles. And when you have somebody gonna be there for you when you don't have anything, those are the ones that you should stay with. My husband, he see me struggle through a lot of things when it comes to my health. He always still stick with me. He try to make sure that he provide and help provide for me and help me with things I need. I thank him daily for being that rock. And I wouldn't trade nothing about my life for anything. What are you talking about? Hmm? But thanks again for the anniversary wishes. And I'm gonna try to come out later. You gonna let grandma come out? You could be playing while grandma be talking. Hmm. Are you mean? He a little spoiled. I got my little spoiled grandbaby here. But that's what I want to bring to y'all today. Like I said, sharing about we had we was blessed yesterday. Like I said, I met my husband. I was in 11th grade. I was 17. He's 4 years older than me. And, we dated for a while. And then we got married like 2 years after we met. And we've been together ever since, y'all. 33 years later, we're still standing. But we've been together like 35 years in all. And like I said, being married is take two people to make a marriage. I'm not saying I can talk about nobody else's marriage because I don't know what nobody else's marriage got going on. I can only speak on my marriage. It takes two people. Communication is one of the keys to a marriage. You know, it's good to communicate with your mate. Find out what's going on. Talk to each other. If one person got a problem, we both got a problem. If one broke, we both broke. You know what I'm saying? Those are the vows we made through rich or poor, through sickness and health, being there for each other through it all. So I thank God for his grace and mercy, and I pray that he could continue to bless us with many more years. And I just want to tell everybody, thank you again for the wishes and bringing y'all the celebrity news about James Earl Jones and Frankie Beverly. I think I'm going to listen to some Frankie Beverly when I get off this live. I would play one of his songs now, but I know YouTube will get me. But he always had a distinguished sound. You could tell Frankie Beverly from anybody's music. He had a way of capturing his audience. And, I was watching one of his concerts last night, and I was watching when they was like giving him flowers. People was uh, honoring him, 'cause he was 77. And like I said, a lot of people know, sometimes they know when the time is getting near, and some people don't. But he went on and retired before he passed. And there were people giving him his flowers. So James Earl Jones and Frankie Beverly, both deserted their flowers. They both had distinguished voices out here, from music to movies to documentaries to cartoons. You seen James Earl Jones' voice over on a lot of things, and also you heard Frankie Beverly. Music was sampled by different artists, so they are both icons, and they influenced the world in so many ways. So on that note, this is the end of this 30-minute live. Again, thank y'all again for the anniversary wishes. I'm going to try to come back later on today. Y'all don't forget to finish checking out my shorts. I've been sharing a lot of things in my shorts with some of the foods I've been eating. Y'all continue to have a blessed day. Stay encouraged, and I always stay what? Prayed up. And until next time, bye-bye. And thanks everybody for joining.